Once upon a time, in a far-off land, there was a kingdom ruled by a just and wise king. His name was King Richard, and he was loved by his subjects for his fairness and kindness. One day, while King Richard was out on a hunting trip, he came across a beautiful young woman who was being attacked by a group of bandits. King Richard, who was skilled in combat, quickly sprang into action and fought off the bandits, saving the young woman's life. The young woman's name was Isabella, and she was the daughter of a neighboring kingdom's king. She had been traveling through the forest to meet her fiancé, who was a prince from another land. But her fiancé had been kidnapped by the bandits, and Isabella had been left alone and defenseless. King Richard was deeply moved by Isabella's plight and offered to help her rescue her fiancé. Together, they set off on a journey to the neighboring kingdom, where they hoped to find and rescue the prince. As they traveled, King Richard and Isabella grew close, sharing stories of their lives and dreams. Isabella was captivated by King Richard's intelligence and bravery, while King Richard was impressed by Isabella's grace and resilience. When they arrived in the neighboring kingdom, King Richard and Isabella found that the prince had been taken prisoner by a group of rebels who were seeking to overthrow the kingdom's ruling family. King Richard knew that he had to act quickly to rescue the prince and restore order to the kingdom. With Isabella by his side, King Richard assembled a team of skilled fighters and strategists. Together, they formulated a plan to infiltrate the rebels' stronghold and rescue the prince. The plan was risky, but King Richard and his team were determined to succeed. They snuck into the stronghold under the cover of darkness, using their skills to avoid detection. When they reached the prince's cell, they found that he was weak and malnourished, but still alive. King Richard and his team quickly freed him and fought off the rebels who tried to stop them. As they made their escape, King Richard and Isabella shared a tender moment, realizing that they had developed feelings for each other. But their joy was short-lived, as they soon discovered that the rebels were hot on their trail. King Richard knew that they needed to get the prince to safety, so he devised a plan to distract the rebels and allow the group to escape. He led a charge against the rebels, fighting with all his might to buy the others time to get away. The battle was fierce, but King Richard and his team emerged victorious. They were able to escape the kingdom with the prince, bringing him back to his home kingdom and restoring order to the land. In the aftermath of their adventure, King Richard and Isabella realized that they were in love. They decided to get married and rule their kingdoms together, using their intelligence, bravery, and compassion to create a better world for their people. And so, King Richard and Isabella lived a long and happy life, ruling their kingdoms with wisdom and fairness. They never forgot the journey that had brought them together and the challenges they had overcome. And their love continued to inspire those around them for generations to come.